Although a third installment of Inside Out is not yet confirmed, the ending of Inside Out 2 leaves the door open for a much-needed continuation. Why? Because our journey with Riley has just begun, and many plotlines remain unresolved. At the end of the second part, we see how Riley's relationship with her parents starts to become increasingly distant. Ennui takes control at times, and Riley isn't too keen on sharing her best-kept secrets with them. On the other hand, joining the Firehawks hockey team has also brought her closer to Val, the most amazing girl in school. Feeling accepted by them is a real revolution for the teenager, who won't neglect her lifelong friends either. These storylines will almost certainly be in the likely third installment. Many heard Puberty, saw Val in the trailer, and thought Riley was going to have her first romance. Some got excited thinking Pixar would give teenagers an example of LGBTQ+ representation, while others were outraged for the same reason. But the truth is that Pixar did well to avoid romance, at least for now. Beyond Cars, with 3 movies, and Toy Story, which is on its 5th, Inside Out, along with The Incredibles, becomes the franchise that could reach a numbered trilogy. And unlike The Incredible Family, things seem much clearer here. Pixar is right to continue focusing Riley's story on a personal journey, to avoid the weight of puberty hormones, and to talk about friendship and self-confidence. It's a beautiful message that couldn't be missed in Riley's human growth. But we also can't ignore that love, or rather sexual attraction, also arrives in adolescence, except in the case of asexual people, of course. So, just as anxiety was the new lead emotion in Inside Out 2, there has to be a new main emotion. And it would make perfect sense for it to be the long-awaited love. If the franchise creators follow the timeline that has been developing, in Inside Out 3 we would see Riley around 15 years old. The most likely time for first love? We have no doubt, and Spanish animator Jordi Oñate, who works at the studio, agrees. "This is the first news I have about a third part," he says, laughing. "Look, I'd love for us to make it, of course. And obviously, Riley is growing up, so it would make perfect sense for love to be the star emotion." In fact, Kelsey Mann mentioned during an exclusive visit to Pixar's headquarters in Emeryville, California, that something had already been hinted at in this second installment. "We've explored the idea of love a lot. However, this time, we preferred it not to be directed towards another person but towards oneself. Riley learns to love herself despite everything. Still, he prefers to be cautious about the third part. The world Pete Docter created is enormous and has many possibilities, so who knows how far we can go with this franchise. And perhaps that new movie will also be the time to bring back some of the 4 emotions that Pixar removed from Inside Out 2. Yes, they considered more emotions for the second movie but had to select fewer than planned. Continuing with the theme, Inside Out 3 could present us with a 15-year-old Riley, already settled in high school and ready for her first romantic adventure, no matter how innocent and chaste it may be. The plot would provide ample material for the emotions inside her brain, as there is nothing more chaotic than those first romantic moments, that first kiss, that first disappointment, that broken heart. Inside Out 3, if handled well, could pull off a Toy Story 3 and become the best of the saga, something the second part doesn't quite achieve compared to the first. Anxiety gave us a valuable message, but its beauty doesn't compare to sadness. Love, however, is the favorite to win. Let us know in the comments if you would like more videos like these, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon.